What are labor rights in Vietnam? Have you ever wondered what labor rights look like in Vietnam? This is a fascinating topic that reveals how the country balances its socialist principles with the needs of its workforce. Labor rights in Vietnam are shaped by a socialist framework that views work as essential for both individual dignity and social value. The Vietnamese legal system, particularly the Labor Code, plays a key role in protecting workers while considering the interests of the state and employers. First off, every person in Vietnam has the right to work. They can choose their occupation freely, learn a trade, and improve their skills. This reflects the belief that labor is not just about making money but also about contributing to society. The Labor Code outlines several important rights and protections for workers. One of the main rights is the right to employment and job choice. This means that any lawful activity that generates income is recognized as employment. The state, businesses, and society all share the responsibility of creating job opportunities for everyone who can work. Another important aspect is non-discrimination. Workers in Vietnam have the right to work and advance their skills without facing discrimination based on gender, social class, beliefs, or religion. This principle is vital for ensuring equal opportunities for all. Trade unions also play a significant role in protecting workers' rights. They work alongside state bodies and social organizations to ensure that labor laws are followed and to safeguard workers' interests. The law requires that trade unions be established in all enterprises, giving workers a voice in their workplaces. When it comes to collective bargaining, workers have the right to negotiate terms and conditions of their employment. They can also resolve disputes through legal channels. While the right to strike is recognized, there are administrative hurdles that can limit its practical use, leading some workers to hold unofficial strikes. The Labor Code sets standards for employment contracts, working conditions, social security, and occupational health and safety. It also includes special provisions for vulnerable groups, such as women, young workers, and people with disabilities. Importantly, all forms of forced labor are prohibited, reinforcing the idea that work should be voluntary and fair. These labor rights are designed to ensure that work contributes to both economic growth and social justice. However, challenges do exist. Adapting labor rights to the realities of a socialist-oriented market economy can be tough. Issues like the limited independence of trade unions and enforcement gaps need attention. There are also differences in coverage between formal and informal sectors. Efforts are underway to reform labor laws to strengthen workers' bargaining power and improve protections. These reforms aim to align Vietnam's labor rights with international standards while still focusing on the socialist goal of balancing individual rights with collective progress. In practical terms, labor rights in Vietnam mean that workers are entitled to fair job opportunities, protection from exploitation, and ways to representing themselves and resolve disputes. These rights are embedded in a broader framework that prioritizes labor as a key driver of national development and social equity.